These past few months ay ilang post o video tungkol sa pagpapatangos ng ilong o nose enhancement ang nag-viral online. At dahil dyan ay tila dumadami na rin ang nagiging interesado dito.
Kaya naman dito sa Say ni Doc, pag-uusapan natin ang iba't ibang paraan ng pagpapaganda ng ilong. At makakasama natin dyan si Dr. Rosary May Canay Diaz, isang dermatologist at cosmetic surgeon. Good morning, Doc, and welcome po sa Rise and Shine Pilipinas.
Good morning, Fee.
Good morning,
Chi.
Doc.
Ayan.
Okay, Doc, ano po yung kadalasang dahilan ng mga pasyente kung bakit sila nagpapatangos o nagpapa-enhance ng ilong?
Well, we have reasons for that. Ang cosmetic reasons natin is to improve the shape and the size of the nose, improve the facial appearance of the nose, because if you change your nose, 60 to 80% ng face mo nagbabago.
Okay.
And then, for the functional naman, we improve our breathing, yung breathing ng patient, lalo na dun sa mga patients na nagkaroon ng trauma, injuries, or burns.
Ayun. Kailangan syempre maibalik pa rin yung pinakatamang figure. And not only that, kung ano yung gusto mo rin. Pero, Doc, I understand there are two classes of nose enhancement. May non-surgical and
Yes.
surgical. So, let's go first with non-surgical. Syempre, pag surgical, parang kinakabahan agad ng tao eh. Pero ano-ano ba itong mga non-surgical nose enhancement?
Oh,
At
yes.
maaari po bang ipaliwanag kung paano ito ginagawa?
Yung non-surgical nose enhancement natin, yung mga patients natin, mas chino-choose ito, lalo na kapag mga OFW na nagmamadali because there's no scarring, minimal to zero downtime, and lunchtime procedure lang siya, 30 minutes to 1 hour
Ang
lang.
bilis ha?
Wow.
Yes. And then reversible ito, and then wala ring incision, walang scarring. So there are 3 types. First is the fillers, where we use cross-linked hyaluronic acid to improve the volume, to elevate the dorsum of the nose. Meron naman din tayong mga threads. Ito yung sinasabi nating Hyco nose lift.
Okay.
Yung Hyco nose lift naman, there are 3 types. The PDO or polydioxanone, which lasts for 6 to 12 months. Yung polyl-lactic acid, which lasts for 14 to 18 months. And yung favorite ko, yung PCL, polycaprolactone threads.
Bakit favorite yon?
Because it lasts for 18 to 24 months.
Okay. Matagal. So, may isa pa yung Botox ba yun?
And then, of course, the third one is the botulinum toxin,
Okay.
which we inject sa mga muscles na nagpapawiden ng nose, like the procerus, the transverse nasalis, at saka sa alar, para to prevent yung mga alar flaring, yung paglaki ng butas ng ilong.
So I would think yung mga non-surgical mostly para sa mga kailangan tumangos, lumaki. Pero yung mga ilong na kailangan naman lumiit. So tama ba, Doc? Yun yung mga surgical?
Yung nagdadagdag pa ng parang balat. May kinukuha sa tenga.
ganito. We have surgical procedures,
Okay.
functional and cosmetic yon. Yung cosmetic, nag-change lang siya ng the appearance, the size and the shape of the nose.
Okay.
And then yung functional naman, when we change the breathing of the nose. And then we have closed technique and the open technique. Yung closed technique, all the incisions are inside the nose. And then yung open technique, dito lang siya sa columellar, the slimmest part of the columella. 4 ang procedure nun. The first is when we add the dorsal implant. There are
Okay.
3 kinds of dorsal implant. The silicone implant. Ito yung medyo prone sa rejection.
Okay.
We also have the Gore-Tex implant, which becomes a part of you in 6 months. And then the third one is the rib cartilage,
Okay.
where we put it as a dorsal
Oh!
implant. Yes.
So paano yung dalawang surgery? Magtatanggal,
Ang sakit.
ilalagay?
Yes.
May anesthesia naman.
Yes. And the second procedure naman is yung T-plasty,
Okay.
where we use the conchal cartilage, yung sinasabi mo, na we get the cartilage from the ear.
Okay.
Septal cartilage naman, yung ginagamit ng iba for the mas mataas, para mas matigas yung T-plasty natin. And then
Ang dami
the
pala.
third procedure naman, 4 kasi na procedure eh. So the third procedure is the osteotomy, where we cut the lateral and the medial aspect of the nasal bone.
Okay, para mas mapaliit siya. And the last
Yes.
one?
And the last one is the alar trimming, lalong magpalit ng nostrils mo.
Okay. Nose shields naman. So may iba't iba palang aspekto sa ilong. Akala
Yes,
mo,
4
basta
procedure
bawas
siya.
lang.
If complete yon, it lasts for 2 to 4 hours. Pero if dalawa lang, 1 to 2 hours lang.
Ayun. Pero Doc, paano po ba ang tamang pag-aalaga ng ilong after the procedure or the nose enhancement itself?
If you're planning to have any nose enhancement, 2 weeks pa lang marami ng bawal. No smoking because it impedes the blood flow.
Okay.
No alcohol intake because it interacts with the antibiotic that you will take. And then, dapat no vitamin E.
Oh, even
Don't
that.
take vitamin E, aspirin, and any blood thinner because it will make your procedure mas profuse ang bleeding.
Oh, okay, Doc. Out
And then after,
sige, go ahead. Go ahead.
after naman, don't swim within the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
Kasi mai-infect yung nose mo, lalo na sa mga Gore-Tex. And then, after 24 hours kasi, mas mamamaga pa yan. So, I advise the patient to stay lang yung lahat ng packing para hindi masyadong mas mamaga, mas maano yung ating wound healing, mas mabilis.
Teka lang, di ba, syempre kapag meron kang nose procedure, parang di ba tatakpan yung airway mo?
Yun
Paano
na
yung paghinga
nga,
mo
doon
doon?
ako nababother.
Medyo titiisin lang yon. Usually 24 hours lang naman yon. And then you can remove it.
Sa bagay, pag may sipon ka kasi, tapos
Hindi.
sumihinga ka, pwede naman sa bibig.
Lalo na kasi kapag nag-tip-plasty, talaga medyo malalim yung mga incisions. Kailangan nating ipack para hindi mamaga.
Actually, sige,
wait
go
lang,
ahead.
Mas mahaba.
na-curious
Go
lang
ahead.
ako eh. So, pag may sipon ka, pasensya na po sa mga nag-breakfast, mga ka-RSP, pwede mo ba magpa-nose enhancement surgery?
Oo nga, paano nga yun?
Hindi. We prevent it kapag mga may sign. Meron kami binibigay ng mga gamot.
Ganun muna.
Basta 2 weeks
control.
before,
Ang ginagawa kasi si doktor, ang aga-aga, nag-opera
Hindi. You have to do your consultation at least a month before.
Ayun.
Para maplano na
Talagang
lahat.
well-prepared dapat before the actual procedure. Pero out of all the nose enhancements that you mentioned kanina, ano doon ang pinaka parang marami sa mga
Well, it depends.
kababayan natin?
Yes.
na kinukuha?
Well, depends upon the patient. Kapag wala talaga silang panahon, they opt na mga non-surgical lang. Pero yung talagang pinagplanuhan nila, surgery na.
Oo, especially mga
one
magpapakasal.
time lang yon. One time lang yon and then permanent na siya.
Alright, Doc, siguro mahal, gusto namin malaman kung mahal ba to o magkano yung nose enhancement. Of course, advice na rin sa ating mga ka-RSP.
Non-surgical, usually 15 to 25,000. For the surgical, from 55,000 to 120,000.
Ayun.
Pero life-changing yan, I would suppose.
Life-changing because it changed your appearance 60 to 80%.
Oo, well, no.
Doc, advice na rin sa ating mga ka-RSP siguro.
Okay, ang advice ko lang sa mga patients, please lang, do your procedure sa mga medical doctor kasi even medical doctors nagkakamali yan but they know how to deal with the complication. Ang problema kasi kapag pupunta sa amin, hala, ang mga skin, ang sobrang scarring na, darkened na, may vascular complications na, black na yung skin, may necrosis na, yun ang nagiging problem. So
Ayun.
dapat sa doctor kayo magpagawa, they know how to deal with your nose, they know what is advisable for your case.
Well, that makes sense. Kasi kung papagalaw mo yung mukha mo, dapat sa trusted professional ka.
Yung iba, sumasali pa sa paluwagan para makapagpa-nose enhancement. Yes!
As long as you know your doctor, dapat kilala talaga yung doctor.
Grabe pala yan. Anyway, maraming salamat, Dr. Rosary May Canay Diaz sa libreng telemedicine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you and stay safe.
Thank you.